We built team chemistry, but I feel like that comes with time, just being in and out of the facility. Even at home, you come chill with your brothers, but when we all on the same page, on and off the field, it's great.
Can you talk a little bit about that, that brotherhood in the secondary?
Yeah, we might go out bowling. We play the games together. But nobody's ever like a stranger. So we're tightly connected. We know a lot about each other, our whys, and why we're here.
I know that there's a couple changes in the coaching staff in the secondary. I know Coach Terry Jefferson, he was already with you guys, but having him as the cornerbacks coach, how's that been?
It's good. It's not. I don't really look at it as something different. He just stepped up in his role, but he's always been the same person. He's never changed the attitude. He comes in every day ready to work. He has all this stuff laid out. He tries to be a perfectionist, but that's just how he's wired. So it's like second nature to him. He loves what he does, but he's a great coach, a great guy.
Just getting back to you here, what's the biggest thing in your game that you're looking to step up going into year 3 here?
Definitely just making the plays that come my way, and just being consistent, and just being the best version of myself I can be. That's really it.
Just last thing here, give me one word to describe this Hurricanes team.
Special.
So, ready to start this thing up again?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just
ready.
Just what was spring ball like? Seeing your new group, what you guys have, and how did you see the group sort of come together?
It was good. We have some new faces in the building, so got to see what they were capable of and what they're able to do. But everybody on this team and this unit is talented, and I'm ready to see what is in store for us.
Yeah. You talked about a lot of new faces, but your position specifically, the outside corners, you guys basically have everyone back.
Yeah.
You got OJ, you got Ethan, you got Damari, you got Jabari. Just how much can that continuity help with you guys already knowing what you guys are like, how the rotations might work out, just having the experience of last year, how much will that help your group this year?
It would be great, because we all got our feet wet. We all done played some college ball. We just ready to get after it. But we learn from each other day in and day out, whether it be a senior learning from a sophomore, a sophomore learning from a junior, but we all help each other in some type of way.
What's the biggest thing you learned about yourself last year?
Learned about myself last year? I would say resilient. I'm a pretty resilient person. Been through a lot, but I was able to push through it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We know everything that was on before you got here last year.
Yeah.
Does it feel good for all that to be gone? Just the fact that it's just play ball. It's just not any of the other outside noise that might come into focus.
Yeah, it's a great feeling, have all that stuff off my back. But I'm just focused on where I'm at now, and we just got to keep pressing forward.
Yeah. So the secondary, again, almost everyone back. Obviously missing a couple big guys in Keontae and Jacoby, but Marty's pretty damn good. Omar Thornton's pretty damn good. I mean, you know that from even well before the college level.
Yes, sir.
How much can the two of them add another layer to your guys' defense?
Everybody has their special traits and what they're good at, but I feel like it's going to be something special. I literally can't even put words together to describe it, but you just gotta watch and see.
Yeah. I mean, you look at this group. We have Omar, we have Mark, we have Mally, and Damari. Got 5 heritage kids here.
Yeah.
All of you guys playing key roles here.
Yes, sir.
Did you think when you guys were doing what you were doing at Heritage that eventually you'll all be doing it together here?
I wouldn't say I didn't, but I'm glad we are. It's special.
Yeah.
We talk about our high school days and who had the better team and this and that. But it's cool knowing that we came from the same grounds, and we just living the dream now. We're blessed. Yes, sir.
Coach Jefferson, what's he like?
Great coach. Even though he was around last year, but nothing much has changed. He's still the same guy. He's always trying to make us better in some type of way on or off the field, but nothing's changed, just his role, but he's still the same guy.
How much is the continuity of it, even though you're losing the main cornerback, so it's the fact that it was someone from inside who's coming in, already knew you guys, how much does that continuity sort of help with the transition?
Yeah, because we all speak the same language, like ever since last year, so it's really like hearing the same things all over again. So it's really not much of a difference because we was always around each other and meetings on the field. So it's pretty cool though. Yeah.
Kane Sport TV, we're here with Xavier Lucas, gearing up for a big season for you, for the Miami secondary. How'd the summer go for you guys?
It went pretty good, you know. Worked hard, and we're looking forward to this upcoming season.
Right, so you've had your year to get your feet wet in Miami, and now you're one of the vets, so to speak, of the defense. What's your goal for this season, and what do you feel like you need to accomplish?
I don't feel like I need to accomplish anything, but I just want to be the best teammate I could be. You know, be supportive, just do what I can to help my team, be the best we could be.
You've got some depth in the secondary.
Yes, sir.
You got a lot of guys that are going to be competing for spots. What do you think that's going to be like?
We compete every day, whether that's on the field, off the field, on video games. But it's a competitive nature. But it's all going to make us better at the end of the day.
This year's defense, you obviously, like you said, you got to replace some guys. But how do you feel the whole unit is coming together?
It's coming together. Everybody's good at certain things, and we all got something to be better at. It's always room for improvement, but I think it's definitely going to click.
The transition to new coach T. Jeff, what's that been like?
It's not really a difference. He just upgraded his role, but he was around last year, in our meetings, so we all speak the same language. But he's still the same guy, ready to rock and roll.
All right, man.